B'Shem Hashem na'aseh v'natzliach, Chag Sameach. Today we wanted to talk about a wonderful topic. Why do we shake the Lulav and the Hadassim, the Aravot, the Etrog? What is the philosophy? Obviously this is not in the finished state, but we bind these all together and we shake them. Why? What does this signify? Why did God tell us to do this? I wanted to thank my dear cousin, Dr. Sam Torbati, chairman of the Cedar Sinai Emergency Department, for giving me the idea, and his father. And basically, to make a long story short, this is from the Torah law. If you look in the third book of the Torah, Vayikra, chapter 23, in Parshat Emor, Pasuk 40, the Torah says, Ulakachtem lachem b'yom harishon pri etz hadar. Take a beautiful fruit, and that beautiful fruit is the etrog, because my rabbi in La Brea, he has one of these trees. Hadar is, the amazing thing about an etrog is if you don't pick it, it gets bigger and bigger every year. It doesn't fall off. Kapot temarim, well, that's clear. The branches of a palm tree, which is the lulav. Anaf etz avot, the hadassim, and arve nachal, the willow tree. The willow tree, you should take these and shake them in front of God. Now, what does this signify? So they say something fascinating. They say the etrog symbolizes our heart. And the Torah says, ulakachtem lachem. You should own these. These shouldn't be borrowed. Parenthetically, it's important to own your own set. But it's a deeper philosophical and Kabbalistic meaning. It means take these for yourself. The etrog symbolizes your heart. The lulav symbolizes your spinal cord. The arava symbolizes what? Your lips. And the hadas symbolizes what? Your eyes. The Torah says take all of these, which means these, after Yom Kippur, God has forgiven you of all of your sin, and start your new life and new year on a good slate. You should be under control of your emotions. Like, for example, use your lips, which is symbolized by the arava, to speak God's praises, pray, learn Torah, give people compliments, not to say Lashon Hara. Or we have to use our entire body for godly, saintly, angelic, and positive things. Not, God forbid, animalistic, sinful, and harmful, and negative characteristics that brings darkness, confusion, and hate and negativity into the world. So therefore, our hearts, which is symbolized by the etrog, should be full of what? It should be in my control. Not if I have animalistic behavior to take revenge or harbor hatred in my heart. No, I'm going to be in control, and I'm going to listen to my good voice, my neshama, my Yetzer Tov, and start the year in a positive way. That I'm going to control my emotions, not that my emotions control me and cause fights and sinful action. And the eyes, the same thing. Like, for example, the lulav signifies the body. Your body should always run to help other people, to be kind, not for self-indulgence and to eat 10 times what you can, and so you'll forget what your mission in life is. The hadas is signified the eyes. It looks exactly like eyes because we have to use our eyes to see the positive attributes in other people. Not, God forbid, have an ayin hara, to look people in it, always judge people unfavorably, and God forbid, be jealous of them. So I wanted to say an amazing story about this, about the Hafetz Chaim. The Hafetz Chaim was one of the greatest rabbis, and Hafetz Chaim got married at the age of 17 But by his midlife, unfortunately, his wife died. So this is just such a beautiful story about how a person could have self-control. When we hold these in our hands all together, we're saying we have self-control over our heart, over our body, over our eyes, over our mouth, to be positive and godly. So the Hafetz Chaim had to get remarried because his wife died in his midlife. And what ended up happening was that the first year he got married to his new wife, she said, he built a sukkah where he had built it for dozens of years. His new wife said, this is not a good location, go build it on the other side of the backyard. So he, without a blink of an eye, the Hafetz Chaim didn't complain, didn't say anything to his new wife. He disassembled the sukkah, built it on the other side of the yard. Guess what? After he had finished disassembling and assembling it in the new thing, the wife said, oh, I'm sorry. Where you had originally built it was the appropriate place. Please disassemble it and rebuild it again. And on both occasions, the Hafetz Chaim didn't complain, didn't get angry, nothing. He disassembled it and put it back. So the great rabbi, Rav Chaim Ozer Grzinski, always used to tell the Rosh Yeshiva of Radin that from here you see how outstanding the Hafetz Chaim was in the virtue of patience. We just got over with Selichot, Hashem, Kel Rachum Mechanun, Erech Apayim, Noseh Avon. It's so important in life that we should control our anger. Patience is a great virtue. Control our emotions. That's what the Lulav is saying. Wonderful. Have a wonderful Chag. We'll have a wonderful holiday and Shabbat. And may Hashem help us to always be in control.